thing I can see is my own silhouette. I'm getting stronger, step by step. The clock is ticking, but there's no time for regrets. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe, trying to protect your soul. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Yeah. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Feel like a dynamite, ready to explode right up in the sky. I need you to listen, I need you to hear, and don't show any fear. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe, trying to protect your soul. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Yeah. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe, trying to protect your soul. I'm walking alone, the streets are empty. The only thing I can see is my own silhouette. I'm getting stronger, step by step. The clock is ticking, but there's no time for regrets. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan.
Give me one moment, chat. I didn't realise how quickly time goes. Apologies, folks. I just had to get the brand new Arsenal shirt on. That's what I had to do. Yeah, I had to get it out of his bag and everything. But yeah, because obviously Arsenal are playing in this kit today against Aston Villa. How are we all doing then, folks? Very good morning to you all, folks. And welcome back aboard once again, everybody, to Realltom Football. My name is Tom, and I am going to bring you the Watchalong Stables, everybody, for Brighton and Hove Albion, who are up against Manchester United live in the Premier League kickoff. It's at 12:30 for this one, taking place at the Amex Stadium. 12:30 is kickoff for this one between Brighton and Hove Albion and Manchester United. Yeah, what do we think to the new kit, eh? Flixie's gone 2-1 to Man United. Yeah, I've gone 2-0. I've gone clean sheet. Yeah, I see United winning it. I see United winning it quite comfortably. Well, not quite comfortably. No. Wrong word. I'm looking for. Wrong word. Not quite comfortably. In terms of the result, quite comfortably in the end. Obviously, it'll be a hard battle. Brighton are never going to make it easy, are they? You know, unless you're Arsenal at the end of the season last season. Yeah, that was a nice, comfortable, cheesy victory at the Amex for us late on last season. One in which I expected. But yeah. Yeah, I'm going to go 2-0 United. Yeah, I just see United having the edge. So I said in my predictions video on which came out yesterday at 6. And yeah, I just see United having the edge. So yeah, Brighton 0, United 2 is what I'm going to go for this one. So yes, we've got a triple header for you guys, and it all starts with this one between Brighton, Hove Albion, Manchester United, and the day just gets better and better, really, doesn't it? We've got Southampton up against Nottingham Forest as your 3 o'clock kickoff, and of course we'll have Fraser in the chat, I'm sure, for that stream, and he'll be bringing us all the scores across the Premier League and the Championship. And then 5:30, you can all sit back and enjoy. Nervous Tom, watch Arsenal play Aston Villa at Villa Park. So yeah, I'm just pouring myself a glass of Coke. Fuck yeah. Oh, I hate this bubbles up, man. It's annoying. Such a waste of liquid, eh? Yeah, no beer today. Just Coca-Cola in a pint glass. Pint of Coke. It'll probably become 2 pints later in the day, but yeah. Brighton v Manchester United. There's a fan with a seagull on his head. But yeah, you guys all know straight away that the big occasion today is obviously the boys in black against Villa. Right, let's get some team news out to you guys. For Brighton up against Manchester United, 12:30 kickoff, and who the hell is ringing me at this time? Bloody hell! Just a quick phone call there to let me know that I'd passed all my exams. Woohoo! Yes. It was my mum. It was my mum ringing me saying she got a letter through that I just passed my exams. So yeah, kind of important. Right, okay, we have gone 2 minutes overboard there, so let me get the team news out to you guys now. But yeah, just a quick phone call to let me know that I passed my exams. Yeah, my phone never normally rings after 12:15 on a Saturday, but there you go. Like, if my phone rings after 12:15 on a Saturday, I'm thinking, what the hell's going on here? But yeah. Right, let's get that team news out to you guys then. Okay, Brighton are, by the way, currently top of the pile. Of course, Brighton, with a win today, can extend their lead at the top. And as well, the goal difference. Both teams, they play a 4-2-3-1 formation. And it is Jason Steele begins in goal for Brighton. The back four for Brighton is Lewis Dunk, Jan-Paul Van Hecker, Joel Veltman, and Jack Hinshelwood. Your midfield is split into two parts, a defensive two of James Milner, former Liverpool man, and Billy Gilmore. Plays behind the attacking midfield three of Yankuba Minter. Yes, I know about him. He's one of the new signings, yeah. When I went to QPR, Minter, I heard that word a lot. So yeah, I know who Yankuba Minter is. His new signing from Gambia. João Pedro and Karim Matoma also in that midfield alongside Minter, and leading the line by himself is the former Arsenal man Danny Welbeck. On your bench for Brighton, it's Carl Rushwood. Can't speak now. Carl Rushworth, Tarek Lamptey, Igor Julio, Alan Webster, Julio Enciso, Carlos Baliba, and Yasser Ayari, and Jorginho Rutter, and also Simon Adingra. Jorginho Rutter, I think he was at Leeds, wasn't he? So they must have signed him from Leeds, the Frenchman, yeah. For Manchester United, it's the same formation, 4-2-3-1, and Andre Onana begins in goal, a back four, consisted of new boy Nasser Mazraoui, Harry Maguire, Lisandro Martinez, and Diogo Dalot. The midfield is split into two parts, a defensive two of Kobbie Mainoo and Casemiro, plays behind the attacking three, with Amad Diallo, Marcus Rashford, and Mason Mount. And leading your front line once again for Manchester United is Bruno Fernandes. And on the bench, it's Altay Bayindir, Matthias de Ligt, who's yet to make a debut, I think. Johnny Evans, Christian Eriksen, Scott McTominay, Toby Collier, Joshua Zirkzee, who made his debut with a goal. Alejandro Garnacho and Anthony Garnacho on the bench again. I'm surprised. And let's quickly go and have a look at your league table and see the impacts for Brighton and Manchester United. Well, as things stand in the Premier League, it's Brighton second at first and Arsenal in second place. And it's goal difference separates us. Obviously, Brighton with a point could go at 1 point. Well, yeah, basically, Brighton just need to maintain their lead at the top. And I can guarantee that a 3-0 victory or more would surely be enough to make sure of that, depending on, obviously, Arsenal-Liverpool, against Villa. But yes, and then down here, you'll find Manchester United also on 3 points and a +1 goal difference. A 2-0 victory would be enough to get them to the top of the Premier League by the end of this match. It would send Brighton on to +1 goal difference and United up to +3. And yes, they would practically swap places if Man United were to claim all 3 points today. So that's what the team news and your league table looks like. Dean Smith, I haven't actually got a player on the back of this shirt. I'll rest assure you of that. I haven't. I'll show you. See? Ooh, there we go. He hasn't got anybody on the back of this one. Just the home shirt this time around. Yeah, and by the way, Declan Rice on the back of the yellow one for last season. I didn't intend for that to happen. Yeah, normally if I want to play on the back of my shirt, I want it on the back of the home shirt. I could have gone all three. However, I just thought to go for the one. Because let's face it, for the next few years, I'm probably only going to be watching Arsenal at the Emirates Stadium. And that's when you really want to play on the back of your shirt, you know what I mean? But yeah, I am a little bit disappointed we didn't show off that new blue kit because I would have quite liked to have worn that today. But doesn't this look nice? It's African inspired. I don't know what country in Africa it is, but there was an artist who put in a design for the kit, and yeah, I like it. It's not my favourite. Like, I personally prefer the black and gold. However, this one sings heritage. You know what I mean? It sings Africa with the colours. You know, the green here, the black, the red there, the black, and then and this bit as well. This kind of sings Africa as well. It's like a zebra print / kind of, yeah. So both teams then in a dogfight to be at the top of the Premier League until at least the end of this match, with Arsenal and Man City playing today as well. It is going to be one heck of a dogfight. And remember, a 2-0 win for Brighton for Manchester United would be a plenty to get them to the top of the Premier League table. I didn't know this until I was watching CNC Sports a little bit earlier, but Fabian Hürzeler, the new Brighton head coach, is indeed the youngest Premier League manager ever. Blimey, that's gone flat quick, hasn't it? Flat Coke is horrible. Tom you need hello? Hello? Can you do me a deal? I don't know what your obsession is with me. No, I'm not going to do that because it's an outdated shirt, mate. Yeah, what I wear, the shirt that matches whatever the players are wearing, I wear. It's the rules, mate. I'm not going to wear an outdated shirt. Oh, you need help. I was about to say, it looked like you said need hello. So Max has ripped up a teddy. And I am over 600 miles away from you. So how do you expect me to help? No, I'm not anymore since I moved, actually. I mean, hang on a minute. I'm not going to tell you where I live. Yeah, but I'll tell you how many miles away I am from you. Yeah, even so, no chance I'm coming to Newcastle today. I am approximately 123 miles away from you. No thanks. I've already got 2 rascals down there. Thank you. A boy and a girl, Brody and Holly. The 2 young rascal labradoodles. Ref for this one is Craig Pawson. And any minute we should kick off. But yeah, no, I don't want your... Well, yeah, I mean, look, I don't want a dog, and to be fair. It's a polite declinement, mate. I mean, at times I can say I don't even want the dogs I've got, let alone your dog. We're off and running then at the Amex. Brighton up against United. Do share the stream around. Do Let me know who you think is going to win, and do leave a like on stream. Hit that subscribe button if you are new. And am I seeing this right? Nobody's left a like on the stream. Why? Should be the first thing you do. Leave a like, isn't it? Any tips to do with Max? The best I can tell you is put him in his cage for half an hour, tell him he's a bad boy. That's Lisandro Martinez on the ball for Manchester United. Very amazing. What do you mean very amazing? If you're trying to convince me to get your dog, no chance. I told you. Yeah, because A, I don't want it, and B, I'm not travelling 123 miles to go and get your dog. Diogo Dalot. I've got the Stadium FX on, very flat atmosphere at the let me have a look at the photo then. Yeah, he has sent me a photo, to be fair. Let me have a look. Oh, bad dog, yeah. Dogs do that though. Dogs do that. I mean, one time I came back home and the dogs had ripped up the entire sofa. Yeah, if they ever do that again, I mean, they're a lot better now, though. In that sense, they don't really. Well, we leave paper out for them and they rip that up. That's the problem, because they're young, energetic, and want to chew everything. This looks like a good attack here for United. This is Amad Diallo. Bruno Fernandes, straightforward take for Jason Steele. That's Veltman. Or is it? 34, yeah. 34 is Veltman, isn't it? I don't know, man, honestly, these days for Brighton, because the amount of transfers he's made. We have got Brighton actually at this particular slot 2 weeks in a row. Because obviously next week they're coming to the Emirates at 12:30. Which means over the course of the first 3 weeks of the opening Premier League, I can't bloody speak today, honestly. Yeah, over the course of the opening 3 weeks of the Premier League, we've had all three of the slots on a Saturday. Game week 1, 3 o'clock. Game week 2, 5:30. Game week 3, 12:30. Not a single Sunday game in the opening 3 weeks of the season. I'm like, oh yeah, what's going on here? Am I disappointed though, really, that we've not played on a Sunday yet? No. No, I'm not. I don't mind playing on a Saturday. I mean, look, there are some games that have to be played on a Sunday. Non-negotiable. You know, for example, Arsenal, Liverpool and all that, like Arsenal United, you know. But yeah. I mean, look, I could throw my dummy out. I could spit my dummy out and say, look, you know, why haven't they put the Villa Arsenal game on tomorrow at 4:30? But I did spit me dummy out a bit of that, to be fair, because Super Sunday doesn't look that super tomorrow. But I'm sure I'll enjoy it. I won't be. I'm not afraid to spit my dummy out if I'm not happy with a referee or kick-off time or something like that. It was a good ball, actually, that by Bruno. I mean, I'm sure you all remember on that wonderful Tuesday evening, yeah, where Arsenal beat Chelsea 5-0. Yeah, Mark Cucurella did, wound me up to the point where I literally dissed TNT Sports. I said they were. I mean, look, I was wound up by Cucurella. I was also wound up by the fact the pundits didn't mention him once. So I told them they were incompatible to cover Premier League football. That's what I said. I was wound up. I must have been a replica of Goldbridge on that particular night when we played Chelsea, because honestly, my team was winning 5-0, but I was annoyed with Cucurella. And I shouldn't have been annoyed whilst my team was winning 5-0. But quite frankly, Cucurella should have been sent off and really got on my nerves. Here comes Mint for Brighton. Van Hecke, but yeah. Mark, Cucurella really got my nerves. Better not do it again. You better behave yourself next time you come to the Emirates, mate. I'm not being telling you right now free of charge. Yeah, you're not going to wind me up and ruin another. Honestly, when I look back on it now, I'm thinking, how on earth has a player managed to get me annoyed? How on earth have I managed to get myself annoyed at Arsenal winning 5-0? It wasn't about Arsenal. It was about. Oh, God, man. Pissing cold can go away. When the Van Hecke's ball forward, there's nobody there to meet it, and Nana can comfortably deal with that. Dallo giving away to Welbeck. And shot from range is dragged wide by João Pedro. I haven't seen anything of Brighton last week, obviously, so I didn't see any of it. It looks like he's got a new. It looks like he got a new cut with the dreadlocks. Van Hecke with the foul on Rashford there. Andre Dallo's going to get there ahead of Veltman. Yeah, Veltman misread it, and that's a brilliant ball in by Dallo, and he's got to finish his dinner at Amad Diallo. What a piece of play. I mean, it's a mismatch. I mean, Joel Veltman is beaten to the ball by Diogo Dallo. It's a brilliant piece of play from Dallo to get there ahead of Veltman, and the cross is delicious from Amad Diallo. And he's got to bury that. He's got to bury that. That should be 1-0 to United. Simple as can be. He's got to bury it. He's got to bury that chance, Amad Diallo. Will Xerxes be the difference, though, eh? Joshua Xerxes, he was. I mean, what a way to make him mark. Like, just reflecting back on the United Fulham game, what a way to make him mark. The cameras are panned on him now, Joshua Xerxes. You know, he should definitely come on at half time, because what a way to make him mark as a United player. And for those of you who don't know, I do want Brighton to lose most of their games this season, because I have tipped them off to be relegated. And of course, I am loopholing that bet. I'm more bothered about the start of the season, like before Christmas. Yeah, I want them kept away from the top 10. Because I don't like losing bets, as Fraser will know why. Fraser will know what I'm on about. That bet. The bet. I'm very good at bets, but I do feel like that might be one I'll lose. And Dallo, good work. United look well drilled, no nonsense these early stages. Kobe Mainu. Yeah, he just grabs hold of Billy Gilmore Mainu. When I look at this United team, I see that, well, Amad's getting more starts. It almost feels like, when I'm looking at that lineup that's on the overlay, as if Garnacho's being kind of phased out. I don't know why. But Ten Hag has got ambitions. You know, they've had a good win. Well, both of these two sides that are in front of us have had a fairly good transfer window with lots of new signings coming in. You know, some bargains and some interesting new players. Yeah, United have looked good though in these early stages. This opening 15 minutes or so, going into the 16th. No nonsense is what I've seen. You know, a good battle. And there could be an opening here for him as well. Amad Diallo. Mazraoui looking to feed Rashford. Yeah, there was two in the middle, Rashford and Mount. Yeah. And I mentioned Mason Mount. He's got to make his mark as well. Because he was all right at Chelsea. Like, he was a top youngster at Chelsea. Now he's grown up. And he was sort of forgotten man at Chelsea. And last season, well, I looked at Mason Mount last season and thought, you're a bang average player who can't even get in the United starting 11. Like, he's gone from an England international to a forgotten man, Mason Mount. So he needs to start making his mark. And if he doesn't make his mark sooner rather than later in the United team, I just see Erik Ten Hag, the way he is, phasing him out. We all saw what Ten Hag did with Sancho. They're giving away cheaply here to Manchester United, Brighton, Mainu. There was Mason Mount waiting for the sapping, but ball across the face of goal intercepted by Jason Steele. It was a tight situation, packed with bodies. Cheap mistake from Brighton. Yeah, good work from Mainu, but yeah, I think United have been the better side. Well, what a ball from Billy Gilmore. Minter. Minter driving and ran straight into Casemiro. He's giving it away to Veltman, though. Minter again. And that's, yeah. He's young, he's explosive. Minter is what you can see there. And he wanted to try and deliver a ball. Yeah, he fires that way too much. Ends up pulling out of play. I mean, Brighton had a fantastic day last weekend at Goodison Park against Everton with the 3-0 victory. Today's a bit of a reality check for them. You know, I didn't think they were that good against QPR, personally. Up against the big boys, do I think they'll be able to compete? I'm not too sure. In fact, if you go back to that vlog from the QPR game, you'll find that I predicted 0-0, and that game was only separated by a Danny Welbeck penalty. And I tipped them off to lose that game against Everton, and wow, that ball would have been perfect had it had a little bit less weight on it. Yeah, Rashford was ready to chase, but yeah, it's way too heavy, that ball forward. I love the texture of this kit, you know, like some of the textures, I like that. On the side of the shirt, this is lovely, this texture. On the side of the shirt, that's nice. I like that texture. I'm just feeling the texture there, it's lovely. What is that? That's lovely texture, whatever it is. It's like a waffly kind of diamond type texture, yeah. Oh. It's not been boring, but it's also not really been entertaining, this. And well, I was expecting Brighton to have a bit more energy, actually, in the game. It's one of the things I'll say. Expected a lot more energy and excitement from Brighton. Not really had that. hopefully there will be some excitement because, yeah. Veltman set up. And now he sets up João Pedro. Good work from Mainu. Bruno Fernandes, yeah, he was blocked off. I think it's going to be a United throw. It was actually, it was a Brighton one. Pedro. Intercepted by Mainu. Mount. Amad Diallo. Into Bruno Fernandes central. That's Mainu. It's Andre Martinez. Rashford. Bruno Fernandes, he was in a tight spot. Has he won a foul? I think he has, yeah. Free kick. He was given by Craig Pawson. So Bruno Fernandes and Amad Diallo are stood over this free kick. Coming in about 25, 30, 40 yards out. And that's a header from Casemiro with the ball in. Yeah, in those free kick situations, Casemiro, he's a good header of the ball, Casemiro. That's where most of his goals come from. Just need to keep it down. It comes more or less off the top part of his head. But you've got to head right through it. Oh, there's the leak. Minter. No, yeah. Blocked off by Lisandro Martinez. They've been very, very solid defensively. Blocked every ball pretty much, United, so far. So, yeah. What's that they're advertising? They're going to do the league. Oh, Thursday, 5 p.m. I'll be watching that then. League phase draw for the Champions League. Bruno Fernandes. To Martinez. I'm on the Luke Links hunt, see if I can see his face. Every time I watch Brighton, customary, innit, you know? Can you find Luke? Oh, by the way, Jermaine Genius, I forgot to mention, speaking of TNT Sports, sacked by the BBC. Came out, oh God, I think it was on ITV the other day. I was watching the news. I don't know if I told you this yesterday, but yeah. I was watching ITV News a couple of days ago, and yeah, Jermaine Genius sacked by the BBC. Inappropriate behaviour or something. You see that? I'll have a look at it at half time. That could be the talking point. I want to find out why Jermaine Genius was sacked. Bruno Fernandes cross. Most certainly took a nick on its way through. Was backing from Mason Mount. Cleared away by Milner. It's Maguire on the edge of the box. Falls now to Dalla. What a hit. He can hit them, Dallon. Wasn't too far away. He can hit them though, Diogo Dalot. Yeah, nice work there. Brighton have got the throw in. But if this finishes 2-0, by the way, yeah, bang on again. Ole, ole. That's what I'm going to be singing, man. People hate me. But I'm very good at getting. I'm very good at getting Brighton and Arsenal scores very, very close to correct. Would you believe the fact that the only score I got correct on Super 6 on game week 1 was Arsenal's score? I couldn't believe it. But unfortunately, it's a tale that happens quite a lot. I am good at getting Arsenal scores correct. So I obviously know my club well. Because towards the end of last season, I got both the Brighton and Wolves score correct. Yeah, I got loads of them correct. But yeah, bang on again. Ale, ale. Ringy's doing 2 live streams today by the looks of things, because obviously he'll be live for Villa v Arsenal. But I've just had an email from his TIFO thingy. Join me for Wrexham versus. Yeah. Well, whilst you've got your options, haven't you? You know, you can either watch Ringy, yeah, and Wrexham versus Reading, or you can enjoy Southampton versus Nottingham Forest with me. It's up to you. And by the way, there was logic to that, yeah, because after tomorrow, when we've covered Bournemouth v Newcastle, that will have meant that I've covered all 20 of the Premier League clubs inside the first 2 game weeks. I know. Had I not have done Southampton v Nottingham Forest this weekend, that would have meant that by game week 3, but those 2 clubs would have been the only 2 that I hadn't have covered. To be fair, anyway, I do like. Well, look, that wasn't the only logic behind it. There was also the case of I do like Nottingham Forest. I do like watching them, and I want them to succeed. But yeah, I figured this out today. Yeah, them 2 clubs after tomorrow's Bournemouth Newcastle match will be the only 2 clubs I needed to cover. So yeah, by 4 o'clock tomorrow, I will have covered all 20 Premier League clubs inside the opening 80 and opening 19 games of the season. And I've got to pick another 3 o'clock as well. I've got to pick for next week. Next weekend's actually quite good. I was looking at it, and I'm thinking, who on earth do I pick for that one then? I am starting to pick them earlier because picking them early and Pedro with the ball. Mitoma across, and they've scored, Brighton. I think that'll be disallowed for offside. Danny Welbeck scored. I don't think that should stand. He looks offside to me. I don't think that should stand. Looks offside to me. It's the first thing I'm going to say. It looks offside to me. I mean, look. Well worked. It's a mistake between the 2 centre-backs. They've got to do it better. Comes out to Karim Mitoma. Puts the ball across. Tap in. I think it might actually be an own goal from Martinez. No, it's not. Yeah, it's going to stand. I don't think it should stand, but Mazraoui looking to get the instant response, United there. And Amad Diallo, Rashford header, good save, and that's gone in. Literally within seconds on Manchester United level, however. The flag. I mean, very poor from the goalkeeper. Parry's back up, bounces back off him. Rashford. Yeah. Good save initially, but then, yeah. VAR, yeah. Confirmed offside. Casemiro might run here for Rashford. Veltman was there to cover. What do they think about him? Best Dutchman I know, or something like that. We were singing. Well, I can remember because obviously I was in their end at QPR. They were singing some. Well, somebody. No, it was Jan Paul Van Ecken, wasn't it? Yeah, no, ignore me. Yeah, I don't even know what nationality Veltman is, and that's an honour. Yeah, that was actually one of the most sung songs that I heard all blooming day in that stadium. The Jan Paul Van Ecken, Best Dutchman I Know song. Don't think we have a Dutch player at Arsenal, do we? No, we do have a Dutch player. Well, there you go then. Jurrien Timber. He's the best looking Dutchman I know. We do have one Dutchman. One. Mount. Oh, the ball could have been a bit better. Rashford in the middle would have been on a plate. Well cut out by Van Hecke, though. Best Dutchman they know in there. Eric Ten Hag will disagree. Maguire looks like a menace in that box. It's Billy Gilmore, though, who got the touch to head it out of play. Will be a United throw-in. Oh. Bruno Fernandes. Oh, Mason Mount's effort. Good. It was straight at Jason Steele. Good stop. Good stop. By Steele. Why are you sorry? Why are you saying sorry for? You're being very nice today. Why are you sorry? I mean, no, don't worry about it, Matt. Don't worry about it, mate. But listen, yeah, we want United to win this fixture, don't we? So we can make fun of Luke. And yes, on this occasion, I can say what I like because he's in that stadium. And I've seen him on his live stream once complaining about the Wi-Fi at the Amex. Oh, no signal. Apparently that stadium's got no signal in it. So he's not going to be able to just connect and listen in. I said 2-0 to United. And we're going to batter them for 3 or 4, hopefully, next weekend. I'm going to put 2-0 down on the... I'm going to put 2-0 down on Super 6 and the bet slip. But I think we'll batter them 3 or 4-0 next weekend, Arsenal. For most of the home games, I'm going to put 2-0 down. 2-0. Unless it's like Ipswich or somebody like that, I'm probably going to put 2-0 down most of the time. Because listen, winning 2-0 each time, it ain't, ain't a bad thing, is it? Winning 2-0 every game. If we win every game 2-0, I'll take it. God knows, mate. God knows. To be fair, I didn't get too many LGBTQ vibes when I was in... Because don't forget, I sat 90 minutes in their away end. Yes, I know. I went in a Brighton away end. Call me crazy, but I did it. It wasn't the worst thing in the world. On that particular day, they had an obsession with Jan-Paul Van Hecke. To be fair with you, I'm quite glad I was in the Brighton end because the QPR end was well, the home fans were all pretty much silent. No. He tried it, but I got a steward to walk him back away. Yeah, he tried moving seats. But yeah, I happen to know one of the stewards who was working there. I happen to know one of the stewards who's working there. I just gave him a hand signal to, I know, I orchestrated the Brighton fans. Yeah, the one thing that really annoyed me is They were making fun of the QPR fans for being dead quiet. And obviously unknowing or uncaring of the fact there was an Arsenal fan in there, they sang, "Is this the Emirates?" I genuinely was at the point of walking out because literally they sang, "Is this the Emirates?" And obviously I kept my gob shut when they sang that. Yeah. The nerve of them. "Is this the Emirates?" is what they bloody sang. I was sat there fucking... oh dear. I nearly lost my crap with that. Oh no, that away end was buzzing, mate. That away end was buzzing. Yeah, mate. Honestly, I nearly lost my crap when they sang "Is this the Emirates?" I was like, I nearly lost my cool and walked out the stadium. It was on about 70 minutes as well. And then a few minutes later, the Jammy Dodgers text me saying, "Sorry about the chant, mate. Yeah, well." I mean, our stadium ain't even that bloody quiet. It's not a library. Why do you think that about the Etihad? Why our stadium? Probably because we were in London. Is what I would have guessed. But our stadium ain't fucking quiet. Go sing that about Stamford Bridge. I was genuinely, I was raging. I was like... Yeah, I do. I do, yeah. I know that's what United have done on theirs, yeah. But yeah, Fraser, what would have you done, right? If you were a covert neutral in the away or home end or whatever, you know, if you were a neutral who was covertly in the away end of like Brighton, let's say, and you heard them singing that about Anfield, what would you do? Well, I kept quiet, but fuck. I kept quiet because obviously I didn't want to blow my cover. Because, well, technically there was only 2 Brighton fans in there. Obviously Julian as well, his father. I actually prefer Julian over Luke himself. Yeah, exactly. I mean, look, don't get me wrong. They were to never know that somebody in there would get offended by it, right? But the nerve of you to sing about that. The nerve of you to say, honestly, I was thinking of it off my head. The nerve of them to sing that about my club. Because you can't hear the chants properly on telly. And if they sing that every week, fucking hell, man, I'm going to... Yeah, look, we'll make sure that they know our stadium at a library next weekend. Put it that way. Yeah. Yeah. Minutes at a time. Yeah, believe me when I say the Arsenal crowd will make sure that they know damn well that our stadium at a fucking library. But yeah, nice day out, and then, yeah. Is this a library? No, it's not, mate. Fuming. No, not... No. And that was the one thing that ticked me off on that day. It was the one thing that ticks me off on that day. Yeah, it was a great match day. Yeah. You know, I did the interview for Luke because, well, what do you expect? I wasn't going to get out of there without an interview, was that? You know? But yeah, that was the one thing that really ticks me off. And that's half time, by the way. So it is 1-0 to Brighton at half time. Hazard, how are you doing? Good to see you. Welcome in. Yeah, I was so ticked off. So ticked off. Anyways, right, we are talking about Jermaine Genius getting sacked by the BBC for this lunchtime, lunchtime halftime period. So let's go through that then. Jermaine Genius sacked by the BBC. Right, here we go. Genius speaking to lawyers after BBC sacking. This is an article from Ian Youngs. Former Match of the Day and One Show star Jermaine Genius said he is speaking to his lawyer after being sacked by the BBC for allegedly sending inappropriate messages to a female colleague. Genius said there were two sides to every story, and he would let his lawyers deal with it. The ex-footballer's contract was terminated this week following allegations involving unsolicited digital communications, including texts to a member of a production team. The issue was brought to the BBC's attention a few weeks ago. The corporation announced his departure on Thursday, but didn't give further details of the allegations. Later that day, he was asked about the claims on TalkSport Radio, but said, "I can't really talk about it." He told the station, "As you can probably see, I'm not happy about it." Asking if he was surprised that any complaints had been made against him, Genius replied, "I can't really talk right now. I've just got to leave this to a team of lawyers at the minute. Who are you? I suppose. Just managing the situation." Trying to say this thing, yeah, because there's commas and everything. So it's tough, you know. But I've got to listen to my lawyers, he says. Moving on, a BBC spokesperson said, "We can confirm Jermaine Genius is no longer part of our presenting lineup. He was last on air for the corporation earlier in the summer. BBC News has contacted 21 people who have worked on his programmes, but of those who responded, no one commented publicly. When the news of his BBC exit broke, he was on air as a guest presenter on the TalkSport Drive Time show. A statement from the station said, we were made aware of a breaking news story involving Jermaine Genius as he went on air for a one-off presenting slot on TalkSport Drive. We made a decision with Jermaine that he should continue to present the show. Given the array of serious allegations have been reported as the story continues to evolve, it's for Jermaine as a private individual to address them in the way he chooses. There are no plans for Jermaine to broadcast as a presenter on TalkSport in the immediate future." And then it goes on to say, Genius also worked for pay TV channels, TNT Sports as a football pundit, and a co-commentator, and fronts their Formula E racing coverage. Yeah. So that's what we're more interested in. To what TNT Sports is saying. It says right here, TNT has not commented on about his future. Genius's profile was removed from his agent's website on Thursday evening. His firing from the BBC came 3 months after he received a prize for the Women's Football Alley of the Year at 2024 Women's Football Awards. He said at the time he had always supported the women's game and that his mother had raised him as a strong advocate of women in sport. In previous years, the award winner had been selected from a short list of nominees, but Genius's award was given to him outright. At the time of writing, the Women's Football Awards website has been taken down for maintenance. The BBC has approached the organisation for comment. And then it just goes on to talk about his media career and football career. And obviously it goes on to say he worked at BT Sport, now known as TNT Sports, and all that lot. So practically what this is saying is that Genius was sacked by the BBC because of alleged inappropriate comments in a text message towards a female, towards basically one of his female co-workers. Yes, the Cole reporter, Fraser. Yeah. He also did commentary last week as well on the Ipswich Liverpool game. Genius, yeah. And I think it's understandable why TNT haven't put him on commentary this weekend, and Ali McCoy's done it instead. I don't know what obviously TNT Sports have not commented on his future there. But yeah, well, look, we'll get more of an update on it. I watch ITV News every single day, so if I get any updates, I'll let you know. But as far as we're aware, he's been sacked by the BBC and he's getting his lawyers involved. So we'll see what comes of that. And TNT Sports have not commented on his future. Which presumably means that... Excuse me. Which presumably means they're not going to take any action. I'm just reading a different article from The Guardian. And yeah, it's a bit short and sweet. A bit more shorter and sweeter from The Guardian, yeah. And that article I read out, by the way, was actually from on the BBC. I mean, it's everywhere. Even Sky Sports have got a article on it. In fact, I want to see this Sky News one, actually, because there's a video from Sky News. Let's have a look at that. Yeah. So I'm just having a look at this video now of it as well, because I'm looking at everything. I'm interested in this situation. Obviously he's in the footballing world, and I want to know, yeah. So there is a video from Sky News which came out, yeah. And his statement is, I've let myself down, my family down, and friends and colleagues down, and I owe everyone an apology, especially the woman with whom I was messaging. He says he's so sorry. Yeah, I don't believe him. I'll be honest with you, he strikes me as not a very nice person anyway. You know what I mean? I don't really care if he's on my TNT Sports coverage or not. I can't say I'm a big fan of the guy, so I don't really care. All I want to know is the facts. So yeah. Are we gonna get any of his voice speaking? As far as we're aware, no. Yeah, we're not going to get any of his voice, but yeah. So yeah, that's Jermaine Genius for you. Yeah, I saw it on ITV the other day and I was thinking, wow, okay. Yeah, if it was by TNT Sports, I'd be a lot more interested because, like, obviously TNT Sports, we see them nearly every week, don't we? So yeah. Luke's live. Links, he's on flipping Instagram live right now. We spotted Luke. We spotted. Good to see you lot. Good to see you lot. Look at me. I'm a drowned rat right now. I'm a literal drowned rat. He's featuring. New to the Albion, Danny Welbeck with the goal. Insane deal. I don't know how we do it every time against United. I cannot be real. Like, honestly. Talking. Blah, blah, blah. Good to see Sadie out here. Good to see Harry out here. Good to see Tom out here. Danny Welbeck. Yes, I know. Tell me about it. It's crazy. Here we are. Look, spotted Luke. Task done. 2-1 to Brighton. I said 2-0. I don't think I'm going to be wrong with that. Yeah, that'll be good. For sure. A lot of people talking to me right now. I love this club. Hey, who doesn't? Who doesn't love this club, dude? We're doing things like this on a constant every season against United. We're doing things like this. This is who we are. This is the sort of things you do. Tom, you're out here right now. Come on now, Tom. You can't be telling me that you're going to be bottom 5 now after this. Come on now, Tom. Oh, look at him. Let's be real. He's speaking to me here. Winning the lot. Every time I do Brighton watchalongs, we always try and spot you. Big up, Tom. Big up. I've just put in his chat 4-1 full time. He's gonna go mental. That. Watch him. Big up, Tom. Big up. He's gonna get. Look, I've got him. I've got Luke Links live on here, by the way, people. So yeah, just winding him up now. Live on the Insta. I've just put in his chat 4-1. You guys watching from home? And is there anyone in the stadium right now watching? Let me know. Alfie, good to see you. Josh, good to see you. Dylan, good to see you. Rory, good to see you. It's a madness. Come on, read out the 4-1. Read out the 4-1, Luke. He's not going to do it, is he? He might be in the stand somewhere watching, actually. He might be. Yes, at home. Minter Masterclass. Yes, I wish I was there. Bro, it's been a good first half, but it could all change. We don't know. Smith, good to see you. Harry. How have you found the first half, Harry? Yeah, no, listen, it's funny though. Full-time Brighton Hove Albion 1-4. Signing, yes, he is. Oh man, this is just great, isn't it? Right, well, we are getting rid of Luke now. See you later, Luke. Yeah, don't return. Yeah, I know he's going to be winding up later in my chat, by the way. Yeah, he'll be back at home by fucking 4 o'clock, wouldn't he? Yeah, I can guarantee you now he's going to come in my chat and wind me up, and I'm like, ah. Anyways, we move on. We move forward. I've gone in and said 4-1 to Man U. Yeah, that's not going to happen. I can almost guarantee you now, because I've gone and I've got into his stream for his match and said 4-1 Man United. He's now going to come in here and say something about fucking Villa. Come on, man. Because the last time he did that, yeah, I got it in my ear all night because you guys, well, he thought you, well, in fact, he was moaning about you because he thought you were bullying him or something. Because you remember that time when he came in and you timed him out and you were vice chairman and you were like, well, and he was almost demanding that I sack you. And Joshua Zirkzee, who scored a goal on his debut, is on the pitch for the second half at the Amex. 1-0 then. And Brighton have got an early chance. James Milner has a pop. Well, the former Liverpool man looking to score against United. Couldn't do it then.
We have people absolutely soaked, and I'm one of them.
This guy is still live on his bloody Instagram.
Bring home the points, so we'll do, Dom. Big up to Dom. Come on, Albion. Right, anyway, boys, gotta go. Second half, back to the vlog. In a bit.
You watch. Hopefully I've jinxed Brighton now by saying 4-1. Honestly, the guy does an Instagram live. He knows he's asking for it if he's going to do an Instagram live. Do you know what I mean? I'm live for a Brighton game, and the best way for me to make content at half time is by dropping in his chat and causing a little bit of drama. I don't know if the guy has figured out yet that I am now I'm no longer bullying Villa, which can only mean one thing. Yeah, I've got over me bullying Villa now. I've had enough of it. It's boring, you know what I mean now. Anyways, let's see what Manchester United can do in this second half. And Brighton, of course. Yeah, bully Brighton this season. Can't beat a bit of bullying Brighton. All I care about though nowadays is I want to win my bet. I want to win the bet. Yeah. And the bet is Brighton to finish outside the top 10 at Christmas. So at Christmas, if they're outside the top 10, that's it. I know Christmas is a long way away. But you got to get your bet in early, haven't you? I mean, I've tipped them off to be in the bottom 5. As you all saw. There's Amad Diallo anyway. On to Mainu. Bruno Fernandes. Maguire. Luke Shaw. Maguire to Amad Diallo. I wanted a 2-0. As I say, I wanted it to be 2-0. That's Minter for Brighton. It was a mint move, and Minter wins the corner off Diogo Dalot for Brighton. Look at the rain. Oh my goodness gracious me. Aren't I glad I'm at home? I don't think it's raining here. Welbeck went up for the header. Haven't cleared it. Minter comes onto it, and eventually they can clear it away. Yeah. I mean, my weather's fine. I can't hear any rain. I can't see any rain either, but in the Amex, different story. Unless they properly zoom in, you can't see the rain. But wow, when they zoomed in on the fans there, you could see it was proper pelting it down. Are these TV cameras designed to not show rain or something? Milner off the line. Imagine James Milner had scored then for Brighton. Pedro's won the ball here. Welbeck in the middle. Maguire to cover. Yeah, good defending Harry Maguire, to be fair. And good goal line clearance from Matt Dalot as well. But imagine if James Milner had scored. I can't remember. I can't remember when James Milner scored. Can you? Can you remember a James Milner goal? Anybody? No more for the Amex. Yep. Rain. Yeah, we are Brighton from the south, and we love rain. It was a beautiful sunny day, actually. Both times I was in London. It seems as though when I go down to London, it's sunny. Because on both weekends where I was in London, 2 consecutively, the weather was lovely. Particularly on the weekend where I went to the Emirates. I mean, bloody hell, it was scorching by the time I got out of the Emirates. And it was, oh dear, it was scorching by about 10, 11 o'clock on the Monday. I still can't believe Leon. Yeah, Leon decided to pussy out of the penalty shootout, though. I was like, well, Xerxes going to come onto this here. Bruno Fernandes got to do better with the shot. Didn't hit it well enough. It might have come off his knee. I mean, Xerxes plays the pass. He should finish it first time, but looks to me as though it rolls off his ankle and comes onto his shin as he hits it. Here we go. We've got a Fraser stat coming in. Duncan Rashford was coming in on that. Go on then. Was in 2019-20, and who was it scored against? I presume it was in a Liverpool shirt. What stadium and who was it against? The 28th of December, up against Leicester City. Or was it at Anfield or was it at King Power Stadium? So the last goal that James Milner scored was at King Power Stadium in the 2019-20 season on the 28th of December against Leicester City. Well-bet header straight at Anana. And well, we're sat here in the middle of 2024, and he nearly scored his first goal in about 4 or 5 years against his former bitter rivals. Yeah. Oh, yeah, when you battered them 4-0 while to a second. Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah, the Leicester days are done now, though. They won't be in a Premier League title race ever again. They're going to be a yo-yo club now, Leicester. Leicester on the yo-yo. Leicester on the yo-yo. Yo-yo, yo-yo. Leicester City on the yo-yo. Goal kick then for Jason Steele. Well, free kick actually just on the edge of the D. Doesn't really matter. I'll have to spray some deodorant, I think, at the end of this match because I don't want to make my new shirt stink. It's going to sit in the wardrobe for a few weeks, I think, after today, because obviously, of course, the next 2 away games are going to, well, yeah. Next 3-4 games are going to be in the home shirt because, yeah, Christ, it might be a while. Unless we do play in the black kit against, North London Derby will wear the home kit. I presume against Man City will wear the home kit. The next time we could be wearing any form of away kit, yeah. The way the fixtures have been laid out, this might be the only time we wear an away kit for quite a bit. Yeah, here we go. Let's have a look at the fixtures because, yeah, I'm interested to see when we next going to be wearing an away shirt. The next time that we could have any chance of wearing an away shirt. Oh, the ball in from Minter. His last 2 Premier League goals came versus Leicester at home. Yeah. Yeah, Bournemouth away probably. I hope we wear the third kit for that one. I really hope we do, because in fact I don't think this kit will qualify to play against Bournemouth because of the black, and obviously Bournemouth have black and red on their kit. Comes off Dallow's head, and Minter could have been in there, but comfortable for Andre Nana. His last two Premier League goals came versus Leicester at home. Last minute penalty to win 2-1 away to Leicester in a battering on the pen spot in the same season. Amad Diallo in behind. Can do plenty of things, and he's got the goal back. He's the equaliser for Manchester United. Amad Diallo has his shot deflected into the back of the net. It's one each. So Manchester United level. There's a case of offside potentially there with that freeze frame that just showed us. But it looks to me as though it deflects either off Dunk, perhaps. Is it Dunk? Is it Hinshelwood? Is it Dunk? I think it's off Van Hecker, yeah. It's off Van Hecker. Right on the hour mark. Go on, yeah, we're going to see now. There's a VAR check, which is in progress as we speak. I would say onside. Yes, it's onside, the green line. What a guess that was. It is onside. There's a green line. The goal's going to stand, and it's 1-1. I wasn't even confident with that guess. I just went, he's going to be onside. And then, yeah, green line comes up. Just onside, yeah, most certainly tight. As I say, yeah. Quite the guess from me, though, I have to say. Oh, I'm just looking through the fixtures. We've got, oh, nice. Yeah, now just be on Prime Video, yeah. Yeah. We've got Ipswich at home, right? On Boxing Day, we've got Ipswich at home. Yeah, please Amazon Prime Video have that. Amad Diallo. Oof. Right, okay, the team news is out for the 3 o'clock kickoff we are covering. The team news is out for it. Remember, we are covering Southampton versus Nottingham Forest. Today's 3 o'clock kickoff is going to be Southampton versus Nottingham Forest live on Realltom Football. So yes, do join us for that later today. Southampton versus Nottingham Forest is next. and Fraser will be the goal reporter. Do you think I selected the right one, Fraser? Do you think I selected the right 3 p.m. kickoff? I'm always never sure if I've selected the right one. I didn't really fancy Palace West Ham. Fulham Leicester, I wasn't really fancying that either. City, which I thought it was going to be boring. Spurs Everton, didn't really fancy that either. Do you think I got it right with the 3 p.m. choice this time around? I don't know. Did I get it right? Did I get it wrong? I mean, I think I got it right, but I don't know. Be there for all to see later. Marcus Rashford replaced by Garnacho. Okay, Fraser says I didn't make the right choice. Okay, what would have you gone for then, Fraser? Because obviously Liverpool aren't involved in the 3 p.m. choices. Now, I'll tell you right now, I would have gone Wolves-Chelsea had that been 3 o'clock. Oh, no, I didn't. I contemplated it, but I thought no. I did Spurs-Everton last time when Spurs won 3-1. Yeah. The 2-1, sorry, yeah. I did that on Boxing Day weekend, yeah. Yes, 23rd of December. Eh? Oh, no. 23rd? So, no. Yeah, I must have done that. Oh, I don't bloody know. Bruno Fernandes draws a free kick. Let me tell you a little bit about. Let me tell you a little bit about my Super 3 for this weekend in the Premier League. I win £100 if I get 3 scores correct. I've said Aston Villa 0, Arsenal 1. I've gone 1-1 between Bournemouth and Newcastle. I've got Liverpool 3, Brentford 0. Casemiro's effort. So yeah, each week I play this for free. And if I get all 3 scores correct, I win £100. And all 3 of the scores have to be the correct score in order for me to win the £100. So yeah, if Arsenal don't win 1-0, then this will go in the trash. And no, I haven't put a bet on the Arsenal game later. Thank you very much. Only got about 23 minutes to go. Plus, of course, any added time. Oh. You'll be surprised, but I haven't actually touched any food during this match. And I have got a packet of Pringles in that carry bag, which you can see behind me, and I haven't touched it yet. Garnacho to Kobe Mainu, and this is Casemiro. Lovely little flick back there, I have to say. I'm going to make myself hungry, you know, by talking about food in a minute. Because I've got bleeding custard and creams there. I know, custard and creams over there. Pringles over there. And I've got either macaroni cheese as a ready meal for dinner later, or I've got I've got pizza. Now, those are my choices for dinner later. Either a pepperoni pizza or a macaroni cheese ready meal. Minter, blocked off by Maguire. And on top of that, I had a spaghetti bolognese for my lunch as a ready meal. Oh, there's an overlap. Amad Diallo, Bruno Fernandes. Should be a tap-in. Here's a tap-in. 2-1 Man United. Garnacho. Well, Manchester United have taken the lead as far as I'm aware. There will be an offside check. Yeah, they cut Brighton open, didn't they, Manchester United? It's a great counter-attack. Lovely string of passes. You can see how Diallo running down that right-hand side and you're thinking, space is closing. He's not got much space. The overlapping run of Bruno Fernandes is perfect. And then that ball across, back post, Garnacho's there, 2-1. It's clinical, is what it is. I'll tell you free of charge, it's clinical. It's clinical. But so there is a VAR check in progress for a potential offside, and I am not by any means sure as to who is the culprit. I can't even see where the offside. What? They're gonna disallow it. They're gonna disallow it. I can't even see the offside. I don't know. It's so tight. It's ridiculous. But it's offside. Is it Xerxes? Is that what it is? Is it Xerxes? It does actually. It does come off Xerxes' knee. It's just a case of whether or not it's crossed the line already. Because if it doesn't touch Xerxes, it should just be a goal. The question was, though, Fraser, it was Xerxes, because Xerxes was the ball already in the net, though. Like, did the ball already cross the line? You know, that's more or less a case for goal line technology. Forget offside there, really. You know, that's a case of goal line technology, because if the ball's crossed the line before it's come off Xerxes' knee, then we've got no issue. It wasn't crossed, yeah. Yeah, Bruno Fernandes is probably going to get himself a yellow, is he? Craig Pawson is quite a friendly referee, so yeah. He is quite a friendly referee, actually, Craig Pawson. He's a nice referee. He's good at his job, but he's a nice guy as well. Done a lot of North London derbies, actually, Craig Pawson. Yeah. Pedro and Amad Diallo there. Garnacho, similar situation. The question is he going to get an overlap? Because that was perfect, the way that the overlap happened for the disallowed goal. Mainu. Here come Brighton with Minter. Welbeck and Maguire in front and did his job. Huh? What, are the Brighton fans thinking that something, or is that you? Oh, Pedro could be in. Maguire again. Maguire again. And Welbeck's won a free kick. Yeah, but aren't you happy though, Fraser, because it's still 1-1? I understand. Well, yeah, that'd be what the United fans are thinking, actually, because he's literally taken a goal from us. But yeah, no, I mean, because obviously the ball ricochets off his knee. But oh, it's funny. It's about to say you can't be angry at that, man. Your prediction's bang on at the minute. Billy Gilmore, the Scotsman, he looks a bit nervous, to tell you that. I think Welbeck is stood over it. Yeah, Welbeck stood over it as well. Is that Joel Veltman? No, that's Lewis Duncan. It stood in front. Yeah, I don't know. Bloody know. There's at least two players. Yeah, the Brighton have got like a attacking wall, if you like, as well. It's a 7-man Man United wall, and the wall does its job. Poor free kick from Gilmore. Back in by Hilchel and João Pedro for the header, which was straight into the gloves of Andre Onana. Oh, Delict. Hello. Delict's coming on. Matthias Delict. Danny Welbeck's going to go off here for Brighton. providing the opening goal with the tap-in, point-blank range, tap-in from our Arsenal man getting his goal. And he's replaced by Julio Enciso. And the Manchester United change is going to be Matthias de Ligt. Well, Scott McTominay as well is going to come off. Not come on, actually. Scott McTominay on for Bruno Fernandes, of course, the second top goal scorer for Manchester United last season on the pitch. And then Harry Maguire, who's put in a fairly good shift today, is going to be replaced by Matthias de Ligt. McTominay, brilliant turn, firstly. Good work from McTominay down that left-hand side. He's driving on, and he's protected the ball and won a throw-in. Yeah, McTominay had a brilliant scoring season last season. You know, he was one of those that you could rely on to score goals. Oh, Amad Diallo's offside. Yeah, you got to... The position, yeah. The minute the pass was played. Yeah, he's way offside. Look, it's clear as day that offside. You've got to make sure you're behind the last man. Oh, yeah. Oh, what's this? Frimmy and Odegaard. Oh, the PFA Awards, right. Frimmy and Odegaard, Blimey O'Reilly. We've spotted a leak alley. Honestly, Darren Fletcher and Ali McCoy is just perfect duo, isn't he? McCoist and Fletcher. I don't think anybody can lie about it. McCoist and Fletcher, the perfect duo, really. Brighton corner flick on there. Corner for the left-hand side for Brighton. Yeah, look, listen to this. Just, yeah, an Englishman and a Scotsman. Two football commentators. We spotted a leak alley. Perfect duo. Tell you right now.
is the toughest opponent you face in
Still 1-0. Got about 6 minutes to go. And it's 1-1. Garnacho has won a corner via deflection. Looks to be in front of the United fans as well. I think I would enjoy being an away supporter in Newcastle, to pair in the gods. Right at the very top of the stadium. I do like a bit of height. Garnacho. I'm not too sure I'd enjoy being an away fan at the Amex. It's a single tier stadium. Yeah, boring. Oh, Gilmore threads it through, but Labour made the run. United clear their lines there. Pedro. Yeah, well done, Mainu. Good tackle in the end. Good ball from Matt McTominay. Garnacho kept it in. Switch ball. Nah, Amad Diallo ducked. He ducked. Could be a bit more wide to receive it, but yeah, he ducked. What are you ducking for, mate? It's a ball. It's not going to hurt you, bloody football. The only thing that's going to hurt you is the people controlling the football. Potentially. Yeah, good tackle by Pat Van Hecker. Won the ball cleanly. That was a good tackle by Casemiro as well. He couldn't keep the ball on. And now an advantage has been given to Brighton. Pedro. That wide with Minter. And that's just a straightforward pass, really, for an Arna to read. It's open at the minute. End to end. Ish. I'm hoping we get no more than 5 minutes at a time at the end because obviously, of course, that like kind of my window now because obviously I semi pre-prepare the overlays. Meaning they are, so yeah, basically they just need the lineups putting on them and they need making transparent. Rameka was ready to fight then, wasn't he? You could tell. He's got a yellow card. Karen Matoma is stood by the touchline. I don't think he's going off, though. Billy Gilmore is one who's going to go off for Brighton. I'll just wait for the changes to be completed. Then the graphic will come on and... So Minter, Mitoma and Billy Gilmore have all gone off. Replacements are Jorginho Ruttasan from Leeds, Adingra and Iari. And it looks like Anthony is going to come on here for Amad Diallo for Manchester United. Anthony looking to make an instant impact. Ball across, and it nearly was the instant impact because McTominay's volley was blocked. And then Casemiro straight at Steele. We're into 7 additional minutes at the end of the first half, and that at the end of the match, and that is absolutely perfect as well. That is absolutely 7 minutes is bang on for me. It's exactly, yeah, perfect. Lifted in, Dingra went up with that up. Yeah. Is he going to get a yellow card? He does have a very good temper, Craig Pawson. Blocked by Xerxes. Got about 4.5 minutes left of the 7 allocated added minutes. Yeah, the next time, well, I'll see United next week. United Liverpool at Old Trafford. Rutter. That's 3 consecutive Man United Liverpool derbies, and that's in CISO. Very nearly. Does it come off Casemiro? No. Oh, Mainu there. He needs to hold the ball better. He was out of strength too easily. And now, Veltman on the counter. This is Enciso, ball in, and Delict to get a touched. It's going to be a Brighton corner. It's going to drop to a Dringer here. He's taken too much time. Won it back though. Yari. Adingra. Header. Pedro. Brighton have won it. Well, Brighton might well have just scored the 3 points. Pedro with the header. 2-1 Brighton. I'll just make sure there's no VAR checks for a potential offside. Can't see one. Unless, of course, always Pedro. Heads it down. Yeah, he's onside, isn't he? It's a goal. It's 2-1 to Brighton. Well, Leicester United in the last minute can find a response. Pedro has won the game for him. Joe Worrell signed for... Is he signed for... Joe Worrell signed for Burnley. Well, Brighton have beaten Manchester United to the Amex Roars. It finishes Brighton 2, Manchester United 1. I'll see you all then in around about 20 minutes or so when we start part 2 of our Premier League Saturday night football triple header. Next up is Southampton v Nottingham Forest. See you all in a few minutes. Well, a bit more than a few minutes.